After a good night's sleep in the school, the next morning the fairies were up with the sun and ready for work. They were surprised to find a giant mobile cupboard with lots of laptops all ready to go in the hallway right outside their room. They nibbled on graham crackers as they checked their Instagram accounts, Snapchat accounts, watched some new TikToks. When they felt caught up with the fairy world, they read their emails. Emails were always loaded with work requests, so they were saved for last. Hey, look at this! A person I don't know sent me an essay on what is making everyone sick. This is great! We can forward this to the boss and we will have achieved our first mission. Yahoo! That was easy work, announced Emmy. I got one too, said Felix. Let's read and compare them. The two fairies put their heads together. Boo was getting frustrated. They couldn't remember their password again. This always happened to Boo. They sent in a request for a new password. Then they waited for a text from Fairyland. Finally, a beep. Boo typed in a temporary password and chose a new one. Booberry122. This one was memorable, a favorite cereal. That made Boo hungry. Scrolling through the email made Boo hungry too. No fancy emails explaining sickness in this list, just a bunch of advertisements for a meditation app from LeBron James. Delete. By this time, Felix and Emmy had read the essays, combined the information, and were ready to press send. Perfect. That meant breakfast. Something with more protein in it than a graham cracker. Let's go out in search of food, suggested Boo. It has been a long time since our daffodil buds. And those huckleberries were just flowers. Your map didn't take into consideration the time of year. Melvin is hungry too. He needs a good bug. And don't forget, you promised junk food today. The fairies washed their faces in the sink and set out on a hunt. It looks like there's a corner store on 65th and 8th. They probably have junk food. What do you guys think? Asked Emmy after consulting the map. Yes, shouted Boo, and they headed out. In just a few blocks, they found their target. They wandered the aisles, staring at all of their options. I don't understand how humans deal with so many choices. This is crazy. Which ones will taste the best? Asked Felix. He was frowning and reading the ingredients on a package of Doritos. I'm also a little concerned about these ingredients. This stuff is called junk food for a reason. Most of the ingredients are made of chemicals, not food. How can this possibly taste good? Don't be so practical. They're all supposed to taste delicious. I think we should just pick a selection of things. It looks like candy bars, chips, and cookies are the most popular categories. Let's choose one of each, said Boo, itching to open a bag of something and munch. I am deeply concerned about the lack of nutritional value, argued Felix. He was still reading ingredients. Oh, come on, just pick something and quit thinking about it, said Emmy. The three fairies picked, paid, and tasted. Ew, what is happening? My teeth are stuck together. Oh wait, I get it. This is what chewy means. Lots of chewing. Wow, I like this. Yum, this crispy cake is delicious. What is the brown stuff around the outside? I love it. I am sure this is making my body sad, but my mouth is so happy. I never knew my mouth could be so happy. Okay, now we have to try Flamin' Hot Cheetos at the same time. That's supposed to be the best one of all. Ready, set, go. All three fairies put a Cheeto in their mouth at the same time. Instantly, tears ran down their faces. Ouch, this is awful. Get it out. They all ran to the closest puddle and put their mouths in. Steam billowed out. I didn't know they would actually be flamin' hot. That was disgusting. Humans are such weird creatures. Why would they do that to themselves and say it was delicious? A better question is, why did Frankie tell us they were so good? He's a rotten creep, shouted Boo. I'm gonna get him back for this one. Their wings were flapping and they were up off the ground in anger. Do you think it's safe to try the peep? Frankie suggested that one too, Emmy pointed out. All the fairies frowned, considering the problem. I think we should just do it and get it over with. The first items we tried were all good. Maybe Frankie was just joking about the Cheetos, but serious about the peep. Besides that, this is our opportunity to learn more about humans. What a better way than to immerse ourselves in the culture? Plus, we have already eaten some very questionable things that might lead to a stomachache. Now is the time to go all in, Felix finally said. The other two fairies nodded in agreement, and Emmy tore open the peeps. On the count of 3, suggested Emmy. 1, 2, 3. They all reached out and picked up a peep. The peeps came out of the package fine, but the longer the fairies held them, the bigger they grew. Mine is attacking me, screamed Boo. They tried to fly out of range of the peep, but foaming peeps stuck their feathers together, grounding them. Why are they getting so big? Asked Felix as he tried to step backwards to escape the unstable yellow blob of chick. They seem to be growing the most when we are touching them. Maybe our body temperature is causing a reaction. Yum, these are marshmallows. We're roasting marshmallows, said Emmy, licking her lips. She took another bite as Fred came running out from his hiding place in her clothes to join in the feast. What? Boo floated down, sinking a trunk into the sticky mess. Scrumptious, he proclaimed.